Teen Mom star McKee shares that her late mother, Angie Douthit, was at her recent engagement to Cassanio Hall. He just popped the question on Tuesday, May 28, 2024, and made sure it was the most memorable experience. Now, the mother of three is sharing more from the night that she cannot stop thinking about. Keep reading for more details. McKee shared that she was ready to make moves with Cassanio Hall in the new season of Teen Mom, the next chapter. She noted that they had been together almost a year, but her three kids, Gannon, Jaxie, and Bronx, really liked him. They were even open to turning her office into his man cave so he could spend more time at the house. This was really refreshing because she did not have the best ending to her marriage to Josh McKee. To find love again and to feel so happy was an amazing feeling for the mother of three. Then, Cassanio flew in her father and her sisters so that he could surprise her with a very special engagement. The two had been together for a year and a half when he selected the ring and knew it was the right time. Though the ring was a tad too big, that did not for 1 second put a damper on the day. However, one person was missing from the proposal, and that was Mackenzie's mother, Angie, who had passed in 2019. Yet, according to People, Angie was still there. As the Teen Mom star gushed over her new fiancé, she also discussed her late mom's presence. "I know Kes is my soulmate. Not a day goes by where I have doubts. He never ceases to amaze me with how much thought goes into important events. The only thing missing was my mom, but I'm confident she was there." Knowing that Angie was there in spirit seems to make this moment all the more special. Yet, the love Mackenzie feels for her fiancé is incredibly apparent. "When I arrived at the beach, I saw my man there, ready to ask me to marry him. The first thing that came to my mind was, oh my God, I am loved. I get to marry this man that I love so much." As if he was not already the perfect partner, McKee noted that Cassanio Hall is the best stepfather already. Her ex-husband is not co-parenting with her, but her fiancé stepped up before they got engaged. "My kids are raised by Keys. So he is a security for all of us. The hero that came to our rescue. I love his love for them. It's not just a stepdad relationship, it's a true love deep in his heart. I know my kids wouldn't want life any other way than for Keys to be a part of it forever. She wants her three children to see what a proper relationship is and how to be loved in the correct way. More so, she is excited for this new chapter of her life on Teen Mom." Mackenzie feels she has grown immensely, and that is what she wants viewers to see. In the often tumultuous universe of Teen Mom, where storylines are frequently dominated by conflict, custody battles, and controversy, a genuine moment of unadulterated joy and profound healing has emerged. Mackenzie McKee, a mother whose journey has been marked by the painful dissolution of her marriage to Josh McKee and the devastating loss of her mother, Angie Douthit, to cancer in 2019, has stepped into a radiant new chapter. On Tuesday, May 28, 2024, her partner of a year and a half, Cassanio Hall, orchestrated a surprise beach proposal so thoughtful it felt like a narrative of redemption. A story where love not only found a way but brought a cherished spirit along for the ride. The engagement, detailed in an exclusive with People, was a masterclass in intentional romance. Hall, whom McKee had praised in the new season of Teen Mom, the next chapter for his seamless integration into her family, flew in her father and sisters to witness the milestone. As McKee arrived at the beach, the scene was set not just for a question, but for a declaration of belonging. "The first thing that came to my mind was, oh my God, I am loved. I get to marry this man that I love so much," McKee recounted. The moment was a world away from the struggles that defined her past, a tangible symbol of a happiness she once feared was out of reach. Yet, in this picture of perfect future bliss, the presence of the past was keenly felt and lovingly acknowledged. The one irreplaceable absence was Angie, McKee's vibrant, supportive mother whose battle with cancer was chronicled on the show and whose death left a chasm in her daughter's life. For McKee, however, this was not merely an absence, it was a spiritual attendance. "The only thing missing was my mom," she stated, "but I'm confident she was there." This conviction transforms the engagement from a simple romantic event into a multi-layered emotional rite. It signifies McKee's ongoing relationship with her mother's memory, a belief that Angie's love continues to shepherd her family's milestones. The proposal, therefore, became a bridge connecting McKee's painful past with her hopeful future, all under the benevolent gaze of a mother's enduring spirit. This spiritual assurance is bolstered by the rock-solid, practical love Hall has already demonstrated. Perhaps the most compelling part of McKee's gushing testimony is not about diamonds or romantic gestures, but about the quiet, daily heroism of stepping up. With her ex-husband Josh not actively co-parenting, Hall has assumed a role far beyond that of a boyfriend. "My kids are raised by Keys," McKee said with palpable gratitude. "So he is a security for all of us. The hero that came to our rescue." It's not just a stepdad relationship, it's a true love deep in his heart. This is the cornerstone of their story. For McKee's 3 children, Gannon, Jaxie, and Bronx, Hall is not a distant figure, but a foundational source of stability and affection. McKee has openly expressed her desire for her children to witness what a proper relationship is and how to be loved in the correct way. In Hall, she has found a partner who models that very ideal, not just for her, but for the next generation. His decision to propose in front of her family and his prior dedication to her children illustrates a man committing not just to a woman, but to an entire family unit, wounds, history, and all. McKee's journey, soon to be featured on Teen Mom, the next chapter, is poised to be a standout narrative of personal evolution. From a young mother in a struggling marriage, grappling with unimaginable grief, to a woman confidently embracing a love that heals and stabilizes, her arc is one of immense growth. Mackenzie feels she has grown immensely, and that is what she wants viewers to see, the report notes. This engagement is the exclamation point on that sentence. It is proof of life after loss, love after heartbreak, and the beautiful, complicated reality of building a blended family on a foundation of mutual respect and need. The resonance of this story within the Teen Mom franchise is significant. It offers a counter-narrative to the chaos that often defines the series, providing a blueprint for redemption that is both aspirational and deeply real. It speaks to the possibility of breaking cycles of failed relationships, of grief overwhelming joy, and choosing a different path. McKee's assuredness that her mother was present at the beach is more than a sentimental notion. It is a metaphor for how our pasts, even the painful parts, can be woven into a stronger, more beautiful future when met with courage and open-hearted love. As Mackenzie McKee looks ahead to wedding planning and this new chapter on screen, she does so carrying the love of her mother in her heart and the steadfast love of her fiancé by her side. Her story is no longer just one of teen motherhood and its challenges. It is a mature narrative of a woman rebuilding, finding partnership in its truest sense, and creating a safe, joyful home for her children. In a world often skeptical of reality TV romance, McKee and Hall's story feels authentically grounded, a testament to the idea that sometimes the hero who comes to the rescue doesn't wear a cape, but simply shows up, day after day, ready to build a forever with a ready-made family, under the watchful, loving eyes of those who came before.